Hello, me and Sarah went to Paris and this is basically it. So we made it to Paris after a flight delay and being lost and not being able to speak French. A 10-minute flight delay. Now we are going to see Tiger's Jaw. So how's Paris so far?
Warm.
Today we're going to the Eiffel Tower and we're going to check out some museums and do some sightseeing.
Like real tourists.
Caught at a train station because the train wasn't running and it was broke and we thought we weren't going to get here, but we arrived. And just look at this all over the camera. So far Sarah's taken way too many pictures. park closes at 11, fireworks show is at 11, and we got out there at about half 11. The train station was completely closed. Nobody had any idea what was going on, so I went up to the police that was outside the train station and was like, hey yo, how the hell am I going to get back into Paris? And he was like, go get the bus around the front, it's free. So I was like, oh shit, okay, we'll go around the front. Went around the front, it was all hotel, buses, like there was big huge crowd of thousands of people, like where the fuck do we go, what do we do, how do we get back into Paris, well the centre of Paris, and people were crying, people were pissed off, kids were asleep on the floor, like in the middle of like the street just like sleeping because there was like babies and it's like past their bedtime already anyway. First of all, we were on one side of the road and there was a big group on the other, like 1,000 people on the other side, and like everyone was telling us to stay on that side. Then I was like, some bitch better get a megaphone and like tell us what the fuck's going on. And of course some bitch whips out a megaphone, tells us what's going on in French, and then it was very confusing, and finally they told us in English, and it turns out that they didn't really say what was happening for about 2 hours, to be honest. So we're all just sitting, well, standing there for like 2 hours like, what the fuck's going on? And then 2 hours later, whips out the megaphone, tells us, oh, there'll be buses here to bring you into the centre of Paris soon. So we went to the other side of the road. Police were pushing everyone back. Like, everyone was giving out, everyone going crazy. Then out of nowhere, a few buses came, about 4 buses came, that got about maybe like 100 people, like literally like out of the way, out of like, I'd say like 2,000. And then they were like, okay, we'll get all the kids on. So 2 buses came for the kids, about an hour apart from the like previous buses. Then a big fight broke out. Some guy like went crazy, I don't know why. So everyone like ran out of, I don't know, I was sitting on a bench like, then everyone like ran. Some woman fell over. It was crazy, chaos broke loose. The police had dogs, they were going crazy. Finally more buses came. Then the buses start getting like more spread out, so there was like 1 bus every like 20 minutes, and we were like getting nowhere near the front, so we just chilled at the back like, fuck this, we're gonna get home sooner or later. It was like 4 o'clock when the last bus came. We got on the very last bus, so it was pretty roomy, unlike all the other fucking packed ass buses. They were like, oh, we can only drop you to the edge of Paris. On the bus for about an hour, I fell asleep. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, pretty scary. They dropped us at the bus station, there's about 20 of us. We're all just kind of like, what the fuck, what do we do, how do we get home? There was 2 policemen there, 3 actually, and they were like, yeah, there's a bus there, you can get that. We don't even know where the bus was going. We saw that the bus, like when the bus finally got there, everyone seemed to be getting on it, so we were just like, okay, we'll get on this bus. Then we saw it was like Gare de Lyon, and we knew where that was, and it was like close-ish to our hotel, so we were like, okay, we'll get that bus. So we got that bus. At Gare de Lyon, there was like a few people at the bus stop, so I was like, oh, it's pretty safe, yeah. No one's gonna rob us or anything like that. We get off the bus, we're at the bus stop, and it's all just like junkies, I guess, and like people talking to themselves in French, and basically like midnight creeps were out, and a fight broke out at the bus stop then, and we're like, okay, so then a fight broke out across the road with like drunk people, and we're just like, fuck, we need to get out of this place. So we went to go find a taxi, and every single person we walked by was so like weird, and just like if we stopped, they'd stop, like to look around, they'd like stop with us and like wait to see where we were going. It was so weird. So we just got in this taxi and finally got back to our hotel at 5:30 in the morning. That was my Disney experience. The train that was supposed to be running was Ori or A. That's the one that goes straight from Paris to Disney. And I guess it just fucking malfunctioned or some shit. That was my Disney disaster. Overall though, Disney was still amazeballs. And I've been to Disney before, but when I was there they didn't have the Toy Story Land, and it was so cool. I didn't get to go on anything. There was 70-minute queues for like every single thing, so we didn't get on anything in Toy Story Land. But Ratatouille Land was cool as well, and I'd never been there either, so we got on the Ratatouille thing on single riders, but we ended up getting to go on together. So that was great. We got on pretty much everything else except for Phantom Manor, but I've already been on that, so that was okay. But Sarah's was too scared. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching and goodbye. Bye.
Spread it back.